Tech Team Hub is a IT and digital solution provider. Deals with website development, digital marketing, data analytics, virtual assistant services, also training and consultation. Consultation in terms of if someone has a business ideas and does not know how to start, we are here to help, starting from creating a logo, registration of business, and also we also run virtual assistant services for people that don't have time. Maybe you are a 9 to 5 worker, or maybe you are quite busy. You don't have time for your business. We run virtual assistant services, and also we train people in website development, data analytics, digital marketing, UI, UX design. So we've trained a lot of students and we also offer certificates, which is highly recognized. So, and we offer mentorship and also internship for our students. We offer mentorship and also internship for our students. So a quick one, so I won't take our time. So we're looking at how to get digital marketing job. I know that you all be thinking digital marketing, digital marketing. Digital marketing is beyond we all know mental health, Facebook and Instagram. It's beyond that. We have SEO, we have email marketing. Just like some of you saw the ad online and you fill the form attached to it, then you start receiving emails. Yes, it's so wide. It's so wide. And I know that you as a person, some of us might be running a business or you have someone that is running a business, that is also running a business. So this skill is something that we all need as an entrepreneur, as a 9 to 5 worker, is an advantage use and it's also highly demanding. So how to get a digital marketing job? So you have to be grounded in the skill. Don't just know it. Don't just know it like you just know the basics. You have to go in depth. So digital marketing is wide. Is wide and sometimes most people just think, you saw an ad online, how does it work? You saw this ad on Facebook, on Instagram, how does it work? And let me tell you, it's something that is really working. You know, then back in the days whereby you use a signpost or you use a billboard and it's just only that particular product or that particular brand is just limited to that locality. But now you can be here in Lagos, you can be in Ibadan and be advertising your products to people in the north, in the east, and they will see it. So you have to be grounded in the skills. Digital marketing is a skill that is really that you can't just you just have to have it. It's an advantage skill. And also for those that are looking for I want to choose this line of career. I want to be a digital marketer. You have to revamp your CV. Sometimes as an HR, when I go through some CVs, I'll just laugh. You're applying for this particular role, but your CV is saying something else. And your CV must be attractive for that particular role. Also optimize your LinkedIn. If I'm searching for a potential client, maybe a content analyst or maybe a data analyst or maybe a content creator, I have to go on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is my first place to search for a potential candidate. So I'll just go there and I'll type the in the search I'll just type the particular role that I'm looking for and it will bring people up that has such skills. So it's just you optimizing your CV is beyond putting open to work on your LinkedIn. It's beyond that. You have to optimize your LinkedIn and also have a portfolio of projects. As a digital marketer, you have to have a portfolio that you can show forth through your CV, screen your CV, and I can say that, oh, this is okay for this particular role. Then I'll have to tell you, okay, send your portfolio. Let me look at your previous tasks. Let me look at it. Okay, maybe after that stage, I I can say, oh, this portfolio is okay. Then I will assign a task to you. Okay, do the task, do this task, because you can just come up with the portfolios. Maybe you just get it in this size or this or that, and you attach all together, then send. That's okay. Do this task. After going through this task, and I said, oh, this person is qualified for this particular role. But you are saying you are looking for a tech job, or you are looking for a tech role, or you're a digital marketer, a website developer, or a data analyst, or a UI UX designer, and you don't have a portfolio, even as small as it is, and just have a portfolio. Portfolio goes a long way. It shows what you are capable of doing, and also get certified. Be certified. Get a certificate for each tech role that you want to start a career with. It is very important, so they can know that, oh, this person is truly knows this skill very well. And also mentorship. Um, Engage yourself, socialize yourself with people in that particular field. Try to engage with them. Referrals, from there you can get referrals. People refer you. Oh, you see, okay, like this kind of webinar now, you join, you see some other, you join. So that's also goes a long way in you getting tech job, in you getting digital marketing job. Also internship.
Okay, thank you, Jumoke. All right, please, can we hear me? Please, you can just give a thumbs up. Okay, all right, thank you for that. So I'll be sharing my screen right now. All right, so we're here for digital marketing practical session. Please, can you mute if your mic is on so that we can enjoy the session? All right, thank you. All right, so we're here for digital marketing, you know, practical session tonight, and just like Jumoke mentioned, there are various branches in digital marketing. It's actually a wide field. You have paid advertisement, you have SEO, email marketing, you have content marketing, you have affiliate marketing, website analytics. You have so many branches of them, but there's one particular branch of it that stands out. And then it's very useful, especially in this our current world, in this current age. And that is the aspect of the paid advertisement, running adverts on Meta, on Google, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, you know, running those adverts. And by Meta adverts, I mean adverts on your Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Those are the Meta platforms. And then you have your Google ad, you also have Twitter ad, you have TikTok ad, you have all of those ads. And the goal of advert is to show your product or service to thousands to millions. you know this is different from you just having a shop in your area. This is just different from you having a shop in your area where, maybe in a day, maybe at most 100 people pass by your shop, you know and among those 100 people, how many of them have the money to buy your product or your service? But with paid advertisements, you are able to reach thousands and millions. You're able to reach people that can afford your product or service, regardless of the amounts, regardless of the cost of your products. There are people, that are able to afford that product that you are selling. And that is the beauty of paid advertisements. And Facebook advert, for instance, is so powerful. Reason is that there are so many of us, millions of people use Facebook every day. If you take a poll now and I say, okay, how many of us have logged into Facebook today? It's going to be almost all the hands will be raised. So people are always active on Facebook, right? So now, can we now pay Facebook to show your products or your service to people? To show your service. For instance, you're in Lagos. Can I pay Facebook to show my products? For instance, I'm selling I'm selling clothes. Can I pay Facebook now to show my products to people in Lagos? Can I pay Facebook to show my products to people in Abuja, in Kaduna, in Ghana? You can even run adverts outside of Nigeria. That is the beautiful thing about it. And you can see from these snapshots, this is the campaign. This is the advert of a client, right? And then you can see the number of results generated. So this client sells gadgets, and then you can see, okay, let me change the dates. This is over the last, okay, let me just put last 30 days now. So over the space of 1 month, you can see this person was able to generate over 500 orders with just this amount spent. Now imagine, you can just do a rough calculation in your head now. A person that is selling a laptop, you know, how much is this person able to make from this number of orders? You know, so for instance, let's say, because I love to think in terms of figures. I love to think in terms of figures. Right now, this person is selling a laptop, right? Now, the profits this person will be making on it, let's say that is the least. The profit you'll be making on this product now is 10,000 naira, right? So 10,000 naira times this number of orders, right? Okay, now let's be very factual now. Let's say out of these 500 orders, maybe he's only able to deliver 300 out of it. So you can multiply 300 times 10,000. I think that's about 3 million. Now, this is the amount spent to get this number of orders, right? So this person ran this advert in dollar. Don't worry, you can also run your advert in naira. We are coming there. So this person spent this amount to run it in dollar. And hello, okay. So this amount times the current dollar rate, I think is close to 1.7. You know, by the time you do the calculation, okay, I don't know if I should. Let me just bring off my calculator here so that we can do a rough calculation. Right. So I'm starting with this so that you know the possibilities, you know, in having these digital marketing skills. Right. So I think let me say, I think it's on 670 at the moment. So let's just say roughly 1 million. Person spent roughly 1 million. And then now let's say the amount the person made, 10,000 naira on a laptop sale. So out of this 552, let's say the person is able to deliver 300, right? 300, right? So minus 1 million, right? So minus 1 million, that is 2 million in the space of 1 month. So you can see now tell me now, if you only have a physical shop, and or maybe you're just posting on WhatsApp, sending to friends, in a month, frankly speaking, can you really make this amount? But with digital marketing, especially Facebook ads and Instagram ads, Google ads, you're able to make this amount of money online. So that's why people say online is the new oil. Is the new oil. Somebody can be in the house and be making millions, and then somebody can just be on the road, going to work from 8 to 8, sweating, doing all the hard work, and in a month, not even making up to 100K. Whereas somebody is just in his parlor, just set up a system, the system will just keep running, and then the money will just be coming, right? So and then you can see the name of this laptop here. The person did just a simple sales page here. A simple sales page here. This is the price. Simple sales page. You order. You put in your details here. You order. Person reaches out to you and then delivers. So simple. You set up a system, let it keep running, and then you go to bed and start cashing out. Okay, so let me show us okay, another one. Let me see. Okay, so this is another one in naira. This is another account in naira. So for those that were scared of when they saw dollar, they were scared. I told you you can also run your adverts using Naira. This is another account, and then this, for instance, let's consider this product now. So this is a product. This is a home decor product, and then the person got this number of orders. You can see website purchases. And then the person spent roughly 50,000. Now this product, yeah, the the client was actually making a profit of 10,000 too. I don't know, it was even more than 10,000. I think 15,000. I can't really remember, but I know it was more than 10,000. And so just spent 50,000 to get this number of orders. So now let's do a rough calculation again to see if this person was profitable or not, so that we can see if this thing is working or not. So let's say 15,000, and then out of this 76, let's say he's able to deliver 50 or so. So that's 750,000. So minus how much spent? Roughly 50,000. So at the end of the day, at the end of the day, the person has made, like 700K. You know, that is the power of advertisement, especially. you know and there are so many things that make this to work together, so many components that make it to work together. So many things you have to set up before you can make this thing work. So beyond what you are seeing here, there's a lot of things that has gone in behind the scene. There's a lot of work that has been done behind the scene before you can start achieving these results, right? And that's why you should stay till the end of this webinar, because the admin will be passing across a very important information that you can't miss, about a training program. If you really want to focus on this, if you really want to know how to achieve the same results for yourself and for others, and then you start making money from it. So you have to stay till the end of this webinar so that you can get that information from the admin. So very quickly, I'm just going to give us a uh those shows, certain things, you know. Okay, so now I want to create a new ad. So just to show us certain things. All right, and so when you want to create an ad, so remember now, before you even get to this stage, there are certain things that you would have done behind the scene, but because of this webinar, we're not able to do that. It takes hours. It takes, at times, it takes days to set up those system, those configuration, right? But when you do all those configuration, and then you get here, you can now be assured that, oh, your hardware to perform, right? So, but this is just the structure of an ad. So when you want to set up an ad, right? Now, the first thing is to pick your objective. Okay, why do I want to set up this ad? Now, you can see now that you have these objectives: awareness, traffic, engagement, leads, ads, promotion, sales. Now, when you're setting up an advert, you don't just pick any objective. You need to know the reason why you're picking it, because the truth of the matter is Facebook as it is runs on a machine learning model, an algorithm. And what the algorithm does is that for every user on Facebook now, Facebook is able to track your activities. Facebook knows what you are doing. you know Facebook knows what you are clicking, the links you are clicking, the videos you are watching, the posts you're interacting with. Facebook knows your likes, your interests, knows your behavior, knows everything about you. Now, based on all those information, all those data now, Facebook has now fed in your data to a machine that is able to now segment people. So the result of the segmentation is that, okay, it's going to categorize this person that, oh, this person is a person that once the person sees an awareness ad, is going to click on it. Another person is, this person is just traffic is just saying, okay, I just want to click to the website, and I will not take any action. It's just for me to click there and see what is happening. Facebook knows those set of people. Another one is engagement. Engagement is saying that, oh, I want to be liking, I want to be sharing, I want to be commenting, on the ad, right? Facebook knows you. Facebook has segmented certain people. for that. So when you pick this, Facebook is going to show you adverts to those set of people. Leads are people that, okay, maybe they're asking you to drop your details, just like you drop for your webinar, you drop some details to be able to gain access, into the group and then to join this webinar. That's a form of lead campaign, right? App promotion, right? This just small with, people using mobile app. Maybe they have a product or service that is on their mobile, so you can use that for that. And then sales. Now sales is like, okay, if you want to target people that are ready to buy your product or service, they are ready to buy your product or service. So you need to know what you want to achieve and the right objective to pick. So for instance, you want to sell a shirt, you want to make sales, that is your goal, right? So you pick a sales objective, right? And then you continue. Yeah, sorry, is someone speaking? You can say it. Okay, you can say it now. Okay. All right, thank you. Thank you for that. All right. Okay. All right, thank you. So now, and one thing you have to know is that, that's why, because this is a platform that it's progressing. you know it's more like, okay, they keep on adding new features, they keep on removing features. If they get a feedback that, oh, they need this, they need to include this, they add it there, right? So about 2 years ago or so, something like this wasn't the interface of Facebook adverts, but then they introduced something like this. So you have this Advantage Plus shopping campaign that is saying that, okay, Facebook use AI, to reach your audience, to reach the right people for you. So do you want AI to do it for you, or do you want to set it up yourself? So that is manual sales campaign, right? So, but you go for manual sales campaign because I really want to teach you how to do certain things. So you pick your manual sales campaign and then you click on continue, right? Okay. So when you do that now, then it's now brings you to this page. And on this page now, there are 3 levels that you have to set up for you to be able to finish your ad and publish it. The first level is the campaign level. You can see the campaign here. The second level is the ad set level, and the third level is the ad level. And then you do certain things in each of these levels, right? So for the campaign level now, you set your name, the name of your campaign. So when you hear campaign, just put in mind that, okay, we are setting up adverts. So, but that is what they call it, meta campaign. Okay. So you set your campaign, you put your campaign, and then you set your campaign details. Now, this auction type, this buying type auction, it's like saying that, see, Facebook is like a community where you have so many people, you have so many advertisers, right? So how do you want to it's like you are getting a space. You are an advertiser getting a space, another advertiser is getting a space, all of you are getting a space, right? And then, so how do you want to get the space? By setting actions, which will come to later. It can be that, okay, you want to get a space when they click on your adverts. You want to get it when your advert is being shown to people, when it reaches a certain threshold, this and that. We'll still come to that, but don't worry yourself much about this. This is beyond the scope of this webinar, right? And then the sales objective, we've picked that already. And then you can see show more options. And then you can say, okay, you want to put a limit. You want to put a limit on how much this campaign should spend, right? But we're not going to do that. So we just continue. And then this Advantage Plus catalog is beyond the scope of this webinar. That's if you have a catalog of products, right? But let's just skip this. The Advantage campaign budget. Okay. So now this is talking about okay, let me do this and then you see something. You say that when I toggle this on, you can see the budget showing for me. You can see the campaign budget showing for me. So let me just quickly explain this. So when you're running your advert, it's you can set your budget. That is the amount you will be spending on the adverts two ways. You can either say that you want to be spending a certain amount daily. Yeah, hello. Yeah, please, somebody is on mute. Please, can you mute your mic? Okay, thank you. So you can say, okay, I want to be spending a certain amount daily on my adverts, or you can say you want to spend a lifetime budget. Lifetime budget is that, see, the budget for the ad, this ad I have is 100K. So when Facebook spends up to 100K, just stop the adverts. Or you can say, okay, I want to be spending this so amounts of money daily, right? And then now, when you're doing that, you see here now that see your maximum daily spend can be this, and your maximum weekly spend can be this. There are times that okay, Facebook feels that your adverts maybe at a certain time of the day, Facebook sees that many people are coming to the platform. Facebook can increase your budgets a bit because it's going to increase the chance of you making sales because many people are coming to Facebook at that time. So you can shoot your budgets higher, more than the daily limits, you know, on some days, not every day, on some days. When Facebook feels that, oh, your advert to perform if it raises your budget. All right. So you can say, okay, you want to do this, you want to do this. And now, because there can be a possibility that you can create two ad sets. This things are I hope I'm not talking beyond that level, but I really want you to stay to the end of this webinar because the admin has something for us if we really want to understand fully this thing. We want to understand it in total and how to really get results. So please stay to the end of the webinar. So, but there are times that okay, you want to have two ad sets or two ad in this campaign. So you are saying that, okay, so this is a daily budget, just spread it over this ad set. Just spread it over the ad set, right? And then there are times that you want to say that, okay, if you toggle this off, you can see that the budget is gone. You can now say that, oh, see, when I have multiple ad sets, I want to spend 2K on this ad set, I want to spend 3K on this ad set. You can decide yourself. But with this toggled on, you are saying that, okay, for every of the ad sets, this is the amount I can spend. So Facebook, just do your job and spend it for me. So it's as simple as that. And so let's just run very fast because of time. So this all these segments are beyond the scope of this webinar. So when you do that, you just click on next. You click on next. So that will go to the ad set level, right? So for the ad set level, you have your name, and then this is very, 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 very important, conversion, right? So conversion is saying that, okay, where do you even want people to go to when they see your advert? Is it to your website? Is it to your app? Is it to your messaging app? Your messaging app are your messenger, Facebook Messenger, Instagram Messenger, and then your WhatsApp, to your calls. Now for this ad that I showed us, yes, this ad that I showed us. So this person used took people to a website. So if you pick a website, right? And I love using that a lot because it performs. It performs every time. So let's say you're picking a website and then you choose your performance goal, right? So the performance goal is just talking about, okay, what do you really want to achieve on this website? And when you see things like, you can drop it down, say things like maximize the number of your conversion. So when you hear conversion, conversion is just saying that, okay, what do you want, specific actions that you want people to take on your website? Is it that, okay, you want them to land on a page, on a website? For instance, if you are saying that, okay, people should land on your order page, So whenever they land on another page, that is one conversion. It can be that okay, whenever they click a button, maybe when they click the buy now button, that should count as conversion, right? So you set it. So those are some of the things you have to set before you even come here. If you don't set it, your advert will just have accident. So that is why the right knowledge is important. This person that I showed us before that was running laptop, before I took up his advert, he had already spent close to 100K. He has wasted close to 100K on his advert without result. Imagine close to 100K on adverts without results. And then because there are certain things you have to set up. If you don't set up all those things, you just waste money. And Facebook will just be collecting your money. Facebook will not tell you that you have to do all these things and everything. So that is why you need expert guidance. You need an expert to really teach you, or to set it up for you to get results. Or else you just keep wasting money. And the funny thing is that Facebook will not tell you that, oh, they are spending your money. They are spending your money. So if you're not monitoring it, if you just leave it there, you do a lifetime budget of like 100K and you just leave it there, you've set up your advert, you don't monitor it, you don't check it, you just come back and feel like, let me check, let me check this thing. Has this thing yielded result for me? And then you just see that the money is gone with zero results, right? So those are some of the things that, you need an expert guidance for. So you need to stick to the end of this webinar so that you can hear what the admin will have to say concerning that. Right. So you have some of these other goals, but let's stick with this. And then you have something called a pixel. A pixel is just a code that is added to your website to track whatever people are doing on your website. So for you to be able to track this conversion, you need a pixel. So whenever somebody lands on, say, your own page, the pixel is able to track it. You can even see from the information here. Okay, let me just over upon it, to measure the effectiveness of your ad, right? So it's a piece of code to track whatever people are doing on your website. That is how you're able to pick this conversion, right? So let's just move very fast, very fast. Dynamic creative. You can see the screen. Okay, please, is this happening for everyone? Okay, yeah, it could be your network, or you can log out and log in into the webinar again. Maybe it's going to correct that. Okay. All right. So let's just move very fast because of time. And then so let's get to budget and schedule, right? So okay. So now you can say, okay, when do you want the advert to start? You can just quickly set this. You can set it, you can pick a date. When you click on it, you pick it, the time, you pick it, and then you can say, okay, I want these adverts to end so date. You can also set it, right? So for instance, today is 29. Okay, I think it's 29 already. So let me say the advert should start by 9. So that's 21:00. Right, so this is 9 p.m. So the adverts, once I publish it and then it gets to this time, the adverts go into the review phase. So when Facebook finishes the review, the advert will start running. Right. So let's just keep, yeah, and then this is very, very, very important, your audience. So this is talking about the people that you want your adverts to show to. This is the people you want Facebook to serve your adverts to, right? So I'm using the word serve because it's more like you are in a restaurant and then the waiter is coming to serve you something, right? So these are the people that they hire, your ideal customers. And this is very, very, very important. If you don't know how to set this, your advert will not perform. So I've mentioned so many things now. Some configurations you need to do before even coming to this ads manager interface. Certain things that are very important to set to, including your audience, right? So let's just quickly go over some. So this is saying that, okay, where do you want to target? You know, where do you want to target? Is it that okay, you want to target? You can say by default, I'm speaking Nigeria based on your location. Based on your device location, it's speaking Nigeria for you. And so you can say that okay, when we click on this arrow, we can edit it and saying that oh, maybe I don't want to target the whole of Nigeria, right? Because at times your advert can just be scattered to people all around, all around, all around, and everything. And see, for instance, your advert goes to Bornu now, and be like, ah, I can't deliver my product to Bornu. So what you can do is to just click on this search location, and then say, for instance, you want to pick Lagos alone. This is Lagos. You're picking Lagos alone. You're saying, oh, this is Lagos. I want my adverts to be served to Lagos. Okay, now please watch something. Watch something. So before, okay, this has gone because I made the changes, but okay, let me just add it back. So you can see Lagos here, and then you can just come to this place. You can see your audience size. You know, now this is the amount of people that you have the potential to reach. 4.8 to 5.6. This is the amount of people that you have that your advert has the potential to reach, right? So, for instance, now we now had Abuja to hit. You can see that it's increasing, because we are adding more cities to hit. So let's just stick with this for now. Demonstration. Now this is saying that okay, you want to include this. You can also say you want to exclude. Don't even target these locations at all. So for instance, say what don't even go to Borno at all. I'm sure when Boko Haram was still very hot, some people would be like, ah, Borno, no, no go area. Oh." So okay, let's just move very fast. Let's move very fast. Let's move very fast. Show option. Okay, what's the minimum age? So you can also set your age. Okay, the age you can say okay, maybe I want to start from 25. You can set that. You can set that. And then now, what we are doing now is still like more of Advantage Plus audience. So whenever you say plus, know that it's A high, A high. So based on this that you've set, you are still giving the AI the chance. Based on this location and this age, you are still giving AI the chance to just show your adverts to people, based on what AI feels, based on the people AI feels will buy your products or your service. Right. Okay, but you can say okay, I want to do this manually, and then just click here. When you now say you want to do it manually, so this is still there. For age now, you can now say okay, I want to set a minimum and a maximum age. Okay, so for instance, so let me just move very fast because of time. So I'm saying okay, start from age 25 to 60 for this product. You can set the gender also. Let's say you are selling shirt for only men, you can pick men. Based on what you are selling. And then you can also, okay, I even want to be detailed in the exact people to reach. Now I want to reach people by demographics, by interest or behavior. Right. So now I'm selling uh men's clothes, right? So who are those that will be interested in men's clothes? Okay. Now what you can do is to like, okay, that is talking more about fashion. So what you can do is, okay, let me even start searching for men. Men. So by the time you start searching for men, you can see something called men's clothing. When you pick this, you can see you picked it already. And this is the audience size of it. This is the number of people that falls into this category, that falls into this interest category. Right? You can see interest. Then this is the number of people that falls into it. Close to 500 million people have interest in men's clothing. Now, when you pick that, now you can now say, okay, which other ones? Another thing you can do is to click on the suggestions, and then you pick some of the suggestions here, right? The ones that aligns well. So at first, it can be a kind of guesswork for you, and it might not also be a guesswork. So when you do this often and often, you know the right interest that works, right? So one other thing is that, okay, you test different interests. So when you test it, you now say, okay, this interest is working for this product. This interest is not working. Later on, you can even create from those who've bought your products or service in the time past. You can create a similar audience, people that are similar to those people. You can create them. So those are some of the advanced. If you don't know those things, you might just be you might not really achieve much results. So that's why you need expert guidance on all these things. So let's just say, okay, we want to pick somebody that's interested in online shopping too, right? Because we know it's not everybody that loves to buy things online. So let's just pick that. Okay. And then this engage shopper. Engage shopper is just talking about, okay, people have clicked on adverts in the time past. Right. So let's just stick with this. Let's run very fast. Time is going. So okay, let me just go. And then for language, you can also set your language, because for instance, if you're targeting certain places like maybe north, and then you know that in north is only English they speak, you can speak some other languages, so that Facebook will not be showing you adverts to people that doesn't somebody that doesn't understand English at all. So it's very best that you just set it at English, you know and then so you go on. And then for placements, so for Facebook especially, you have stories, you have feed, you have marketplace, you have all of these placements. For Instagram too, you have reels, you have stories, you have explore. So you can say, Facebook, just do your thing, pick advantage plus, just show it to any placement as you like, as you feel. Or you can say, oh, I want to do this to myself, right? And this is very strategic too. You should know, see, there are certain placements that will perform. So by experience, we know the ones that will run, we know the ones that will fly. You can see, we know the ones that will fly, we know the ones that will fly. So that is why you need expert guidance, especially when you can't just say, okay, this thing, let me come and jump on it and try it. You lose money. You lose money. So that is why you need the right knowledge, on how to do this thing, or you pay an expert to do it for you. So let's just run very fast. So when you click on next, then gets to the hard level. Our time is fast spent, but we're almost done. So now, whenever you want to run advert, you need your Facebook page for it. You need the Facebook page for it. A Facebook page is compulsory. An Instagram account is optional, but you need a Facebook page to run your advert. So you make sure a Facebook page is created already, and there are certain things you have to do when you create it to avoid banning even this account. You can't just do anything. Facebook will ban you. You have to adhere to the policy. You need to do exactly what Facebook wants for your adverts to fly, right? So you make sure that your page is created, you pick this. This is very compulsory for you to pick, and then you go on now to add what people will even see. Is it that, okay, they'll see an image before clicking on your advert? Is it that they'll see a video before clicking on an advert? So you can pick it here. Is it that they'll see a carousel? Carousel is like two or more images, and that time that you just scrolling, next. So let's say you are picking just a single image or video. You pick that, and then so where are you even going to? For a website now, for instance, if you have built your landing page or sales page to sell the product, you put the URL here, you put it here. So once you put it, then you select your media, you add your image. So let's just quickly add an image. Okay, I'm trying to check the time. Okay, let me just see. Let me see what we can pick. Um, okay, let's just pick this. Let's just pick this. Let's just pick this. So once you pick that, you click on next. Yeah, so let's just run. These are very good. You just can just leave it. So you click on done. Okay, so you can see that this is displayed. Yeah, you can see them being displayed there. Being displayed there. You can see them being displayed there. Okay, so let me just put an address for now. Okay, let me put this link. Let me just copy this link. Where's it? Okay, and then okay, it's also here too. Okay, so when you do that, then you set your primary text. So your primary text is what people will see, just above your advert here. You see the preview in just a minute. It's going to come up. So for instance, let's just say by uh, look classic with these beautiful shirts. You know, so you can say, buy now something. So you have to use some copywriting techniques. So those are some of the things you have to get very right, very right, very right. And then so you can pick some variations. I'm running very fast, running very fast. This thing I'm doing, it actually takes time. So I'm just trying to compress everything together, you know. So you can say, okay, uh, what would be the headline? You can say, okay, let's just pick something. Let's just pick something. Look fashionable. Really, this thing when you're doing it, you do research. You do research, you know. So, but for demonstration purpose, look fashionable. I'm just putting something for now, and then you can just say maybe description, payment on delivery, payment on delivery. Okay. Now the call to action. What do you want them to do? You want them to shop now. Okay, 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 okay. So let me see. Okay. So you can see the preview showing already. You can see. So this is how people will be seeing it. How they'll be seeing it on their mobile, on their mobile, on their mobile. See, you can see this is some of it still loading. So you can see, 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 you can see this. You can also see how it's going to look on your I think this is, yeah, if your feeds. Okay, so let me just speak for everything, you know. So you'll see the preview for this, you see the preview for this, you see the preview for this, and everything. And then when you're done, so you can tick this if you're using your website. It's going to pick your pixel, and then once you're done, you click on, let me hide this, you click on publish. So when you publish, you make sure that you add fonts. And then to add fonts now is another setup on its own. So that is why you see the reason why you need an expert, you know, to teach you on how to do this thing the right way. Exactly. So and then so when you publish, when you add your font, and when your advert starts running, and then the others start coming for you, and then you make your money. So you can see that this thing is very good. It's very good. It's a skill that you need to have, especially now that it's towards the end of the year. There are so many businesses that want to make money. They want to sell things online. And so you can just quickly learn this skill and then just start creating this system for them and they get paid and something for it. You can also set it up for your system, for your own business rather, and then start, cashing out. You do dirty December with it. All right. So thank you everyone. Thank you for the time. So that is it for me tonight. Thank you.